Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to the San Antonio Zoo. We are live at the Jaguars this morning. Balam is this gentleman's name. He's going to be coming out, but I'm giving you all time to get your yoga mats and get settled, and feel free to join us or not. I definitely wanted to give my shout out to Lisa. Lisa, you know who you are, and I wanted to share this information with you all because she had commented on yesterday's live stream about how she was able to breathe easier, better for the first time in 4 days. She was experiencing so much pain, so the breathing reduced her pain, and it also, she had a reduction in the mounting stress. She said it was pretty powerful. So she said she didn't even get off the couch. She just watched the video and did the breathing. So Lisa, congrats. What a gift. Thank you for sharing that information because, never mind what I'm saying. Of course, breakfast is out. And y'all, it's about the breath. It's not about anything fancy. And you are so handsome, sir. Thank you for coming to do yoga with us. Oh, you're glorious. So I'm here to help you breathe. I'm here to help you move your bodies a little bit. It's going to be close to about 30 minutes today. So enjoy the view. And I can see all of you going back to rewind so that you can watch it again. And I know I'll be doing that later because I didn't realize he came out so early. Good morning. Oh, hello. Don't go too far, okay? You're way too handsome to not look at. So friends, once you do get your mat and you're settled, I just wanted to greet you in a seat. But we will start on our back. So we did a lot of hip work yesterday, and I wanted to check in, see how you're feeling. Did you make your hips? Are your hips feeling more spacious and lighter? I hope so. So I want to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So you'll start on your backs with the soles of your feet together. Get yourself back in any way that is the most comfortable for you. Remember, less is more. You can get your shoulders tucked underneath you here. And if this isn't a comfortable situation for you, you can either use something to prop your knees up if it's too much of a stretch on your inner thighs and your hips. And if this isn't your pose, entirely not your pose, you can come into any pose you'd like. We're going to just connect with ourselves first and come into our breath. So you can press your elbows into the mat once you're on your back. Get your shoulders tucked underneath you. Tuck your chin, lift your head, get some nice extension in the spine. And then you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. This is where the magic happens, all in the breath. So we're coming out of our head. We're turning off the sympathetic nervous system here, tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system to help us feel more calm and invite our day with more peace and happiness. You can have your eyes open or closed here. And begin to just feel the sensation that your body is feeling with the surface beneath you. So using your breath and your body to help you unravel, unwind. And the longer you stay here, you may be able to feel how your muscles and your bones are working with gravity here. You don't have to do anything but release and relax. Take a big inhale through your nose here. Feel your belly expand. Feel your breath travel up towards your rib cage and your chest. Pause ever so slightly at the top. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Your chest releases. Your rib cage lets go, and your belly softens. Again, big inhale, let your belly rise. Rib cage expand, chest lift, pause, and then open your mouth and sigh it out. Be aware of that exhaling breath. Again, on your own time, big inhale. See if you can expand a little bit more. Thank you, thank you. Pause, and then open your mouth and let it go. Remember, with that exhalation, you are letting out the pain, the stress, the tension. Without trying to control it too much. In fact, release all control with your breath and just let it balance out naturally. Notice the difference here. You can unhinge your jaw, part your lips a little bit, and even wiggle your jaw if you need to. Maybe you're feeling more grounded and more calm here alone. Begin to take your hands off of your body. See if you can reach your legs here and close your legs like a book. Go ahead and draw both knees up towards your chest and begin to rock side to side first. Let's release the low back. Tapping into your Ujjayi breath here now. Inhales and exhales through the nose. I'm going to keep peeking on my jag friend back here. I hope you're getting an awesome view, but stay connected to that breath. We'll keep it simple today, I think. Lisa has encouraged me to really just serve all of you so much better, possibly with just the breath, right? Less is more. So once you have rocked and rolled a little bit from side to side to release your low back, bring your hands onto your knees and begin to move your knees in circles in opposite directions. So we are loving on our hips after that work we did yesterday. Maybe you're feeling a little tight or sore, so we are gently loving on our hips this time. So we already rocked back and forth to ease the low back, and now we're splashing that synovial fluid on our hips here. Feel the difference from your right side to your left. And then switch directions when you're ready. Relaxing your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Using very little effort in your arms here. And when you've had enough here, you can come back to center. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat. And then begin to extend your left leg. So we're going to come into a spinal twist, laying down here, face up spinal twist. Draw that right knee in towards your chest. Draw that right knee just on the outside of your rib cage. Chin is tucked, so you have that extension in your spine. Your left foot is flexed, so you're very active in that leg. Gently pull on that right knee and draw it just a little closer to your body, just on the outside of your rib cage on the right. Relaxing and breathing into this opening. Without trying to figure anything out, so you can relax your forehead, that little crease between your eyes. Pull that leg a little closer if it's comfortable for you. And then when you're feeling ready, we're going to draw that right knee over towards the left. So you can move your hips to the right a little bit, drop your knee to the left, and then reach your right arm out like a T and take a gaze in that direction. Hi. Breath, breath, breath. We stay here a good minute or so we can unravel things that haven't been used to moving this way. I had a private client last night, and I'm noticing not everyone does a spinal twist every day, which I'm just like, what? But if your body's not used to it, if it is foreign, it takes time to unravel and get into it. Breath, breath, breath. Again, let your breath and gravity work with you here. So you see where you can soften and release a little bit more, right? You're not putting any effort into this, so you shouldn't be forcing anything. Come back to center when you're ready. Center your shoulders and your hips. Draw both knees back up towards your chest. You can rock side to side. Feel the low back release again. No such thing as too much low back, right? Miss Hillary just passed by, and maybe I can give a shout out now because this is a great way to open up now because we're going to dance to fit at 11:30. So I saw you, Hillary, and I look forward to joining you. So yeah, maybe that's why we're taking it easy here so we can stretch out, open up, and then we'll dance to fit at 11:30. Once you're ready for twisting on the other side, extend your right leg onto your mat. Foot is flexed. Draw that left knee up towards your body. Different side, different sensation. That's okay. Be gentle. Practice without judgment or expectation here. Chin is tucked. You can even lift your head up off your mat. Tuck your chin. Feel the length expanding in your spine here. Ujjayi breath, gently pulling that left knee just on the outside of your rib cage. Taking a few breaths here to open up a little. Still loving on those hips. And then after a few more deep, healing, pain relieving, stress relieving breaths. Thank you, Lisa. We will begin to draw that left knee over towards the right. Reach your left arm out like a T and gaze towards that direction. So now you're engaging your neck as well. When you first get into this pose, it might feel pretty blocked. The opening is not there yet. There might be some resistance. So if you can just relax into it with your breath without forcing it to happen before your body's ready, that's when the magic happens. Sweet, sweet Jag. Thank you for being with us. Breath, breath, breath. So notice your breath from the beginning to the middle to the end, and then count 1. As you exhale, maybe you are now starting to see and feel the opening, the expansion. That's why we take our time here. Being aware of any sounds around you. Slowly coming back to center when you're ready. Take your time, stay longer if you need to. Bring both knees back up towards your chest. Hug yourself, love yourself. And slowly begin to rock forward and back. We're going to come into Navasana. Building some strength in the core here. Come back to your breathing body. Think more about the breath than the actual movement. We're just starting to practice that balance as we rock forward. Slow and steady. Each time we remember to bring our attention back to the breath, we strengthen the habit of mindfulness. So you are planting incredible seeds here. Once you get back to the front, stay there. Maybe you're ready to begin to lift one foot and then the other. Try not to sink into your low back here. Draw your navel towards your legs. Chest broad and lifted. Use your hands if you need to here. You can even grab the backs of your legs, helping you to lift the chest more. Maybe you're feeling ready to begin to straighten your legs. Again, keep using your hands if you need to. Don't sink into your low back here. Draw that navel towards your legs. Broaden your chest. Use whatever support you need. Less is more. And if you're wanting to challenge yourself, feel free to release your arms. Arms become parallel with the floor here. You can keep your gaze at your toes. Another balancing pose. I think everything we do in our daily lives is a yoga pose. It's all about how we hold our bodies. Come back to the breath to help you stay centered. 5 more breaths here. Shaking is good. You're building stamina. You're building strength. You're invigorating your body. Slowly begin to cross your ankles. Bring your hands on either side of your hips and see if you can lift yourself up. Maybe. A little upper body strength. Come back into Navasana. Boat pose. Maybe you're feeling stronger this time around. 5 deep breaths here. Building that internal heat. Lifting the heart rate a little perhaps. You got this. I believe in you. Cross your other ankle on top. Bring your hands to your hips and see if you can lift yourself up this time. Slowly begin to rock forward and back. Come forward when you're ready. You can either roll yourself onto your side or rock forward and back. Come into your squat. Uttanasana, standing forward fold at the front of your mat when you are ready. Let your head be heavy. Shake your head no. Let your arms be heavy. You can keep a bend in your knees right now and just drape your torso over your legs. Open up the back body a little bit here. Releasing the low back. Slowly begin to straighten your right leg. Bring your palm of your right hand in front of you, right below your nose, and twist over towards the left. A few deep breaths here, seeing if you can separate your fingertips even further. Twist a little deeper. And then exhale, release. Bend both knees again. Bring the palm of your left hand right below your nose. Straighten your left leg. And reach up over towards the right. A few deep breaths here. Reach those right fingertips up a little higher, twist a little deeper if it's comfortable, and then exhale, release. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back, navel draws in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back into warrior one here. Right toes kick back at about 45 degrees. Ground down as you pull that left hip back and right hip forward, and then rise on up. Welcome back to your warrior pose. The journey is so cool to watch, right? Each and every day, feel the expansion of this. Inhale, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. We're going to come into humble warrior from here. Clasp your hands at your low back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward, left shoulder on the inside of your left knee. We are toning the abdomen, ankles, and arches of the feet here. Pull back on that left hip and forward on that right hip. Left hip back, right hip forward. Solid foundation beneath you. We are again developing stamina, balance, and coordination. Wobbling is totally normal and natural. You got this. Opening the shoulders a little bit here. Also, this can be therapeutic for sciatica. So many good things happening here. Breath, breath, breath. And when you're ready, inhale, come back on up. Arms reach high. Exhale, plant your hands and step your right foot forward. Uttanasana, standing forward fold at the front of your mat. Shake out your hips, bend your knees one at a time. Shake your head no. Let your arms just dangle and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, warrior one this side. Left toes kick out at 45, right hip pulls back. Left hip goes forward. Once you're nice and grounded, join me and rise up. Navel and tailbone scoops if you need that reminder. I always do. I always like to feel where things are today. Enjoy the expansion of your warrior with a few deep breaths here. Ground down through the big toe ball mound on your right foot and the razor edge of your left foot here. Inhale, lift your heart, drop your shoulders, and in fact, clasp your hands at your low back here. Opposite thumb on top, perhaps. Inhale, broaden your chest, send your clasped hands down to the mat a little more. And then exhale, fold forward. Humble warrior this side. Right shoulder on the inside of your right knee. You might need to shimmy your right foot out, make more space for your shoulders. Pull that right hip back. Left hip forward. Let your head be heavy. Take your gaze to your back knee or your belly here. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breath, breath, breath. Developing stamina. We are stretching chest and lungs, improving breathing capacity. Pretty important right now, right? You got this. It all begins with the breath. Keeping a micro bend in your elbows so you're not locking out. See where you can soften. I know it's a meaty pose. When you're ready, inhale, slowly lower your hands to your low back. Come on up, arms lift high. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and lower all the way down to your belly. Use your knees if you need to. Slow and steady. Feel how much stronger you are now than before you got on your mat. Elbows grazing the sides of your body. Come into Sphinx Pose. Forearms resting on your mat. Forearms parallel to one another. Fingers spread wide. Pull your heart through here. We have lifted that heart rate. Feel it? Feel the expansion of that breath and the movement of the energy in your body. Come back to the breathing body. We are lowering the heart rate here. And because in my eyes every day is Earth Day, make a pillow with your palms stacked one on top of the other. Let's hug Mother Earth again. Bring your forehead to your palms. Let your heels flop out. Getting heavy and just letting go a little more with each breath. Just being with our organisms here as we watch and feel the heart rate begin to lower. You can bring your hands under your shoulders here. Your forehead may touch your mat. And then lift yourself back into child's pose. Now navel draws in. Push yourself up on your knees. And you can have your knees together or apart. We've been loving on the hips a lot. Maybe you want to separate your knees and bring your big toes to touch. Reach your arms out in front of you. Ooh, I got a nice pop now. Almost 30 minutes in, about 30 minutes in. Maybe this is your time to just begin to warm up. Maybe this is it for you. Wherever you are, come back to the breath. Honor exactly how you're feeling, right here, right now. And know that this tool is always here in your toolkit for you. Slowly begin to spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and find your downward facing dog. Has your dog been out walking yet this morning? Anyone? Bend one knee at a time. Get that nice stretch for your entire back body here. Shake your head no. Slowly begin to still your dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Look forward and come onto your forearms. Clasp your hands together here. Your forearms are going to be, or your elbows are going to be about as far apart as your hands can reach. Clasp your hands. Press into your forearms. Lift your heart closer to your legs here. And then slowly shift forward, bringing your shoulders over your elbows. And then shift back. Deep breath. Let your head relax. See if you can walk your feet closer to your elbows here. This is Dolphin Pose. Working to open the shoulders, strengthen the shoulders. This is always a good pose to come to before coming into forearm pose. See if you can walk your toes a little further. Maybe you can straighten your legs. Breath, breath, breath. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And then slowly begin to walk your feet all the way back. Forearm plank. Navel draws in. Shoulders right over your elbows. 5 deep breaths. We are warming up for Dance to Fit. We are finishing up here. When you are ready, you can plop yourself all the way down. Flat back, flat back, flat back. Come up for a little cobra here, little baby cobra. Engage your glutes, engage your legs. Inhale, and then exhale. Lower down. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest, pull your heart through. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, down. Push yourself back into child's pose of your choice. Possibly knees together this time, and then arms alongside your body. Let's give our low and middle back some love, extra love here. Feeling the waves of that energy internally. It is definitely spring cleaning, starting at a cellular level here. Stay here, ground down in your child's pose. Or do whatever your body is asking for. I am going to have to rewatch this video so I can see the jag some more. Lisa, thank you for sharing your lovely experience with all of us. You're right, it all begins with the breath. Y'all, we have shifted a lot of energy here. Please stay hydrated. You're flushing out a lot of CO2 with your breath and with water, with that movement. So, cheers. Remember, Hillary is doing the Dance to Fit at 11:30. Maybe you're feeling more open, warmed up. I'm keep looking at the clock here. So Dance to Fit at 11:30 with Hillary. I'm excited. There's going to be some music. We're going to shake it and groove it. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Reach out any old time you need to if you need help with your body. I'm here for you. Many blessings and namaste.